Hi, everyone, and a good afternoon to everyone. Um, this is really important to me, this video, because a lot of people don't understand. I put out a couple other videos about birds of prey and animals that prey on other animals. And of course, there's human. We won't get into that side of things. But the last couple weeks, I've been hearing hawks, and so have the dogs. If you notice some of the videos they're looking up, yeah, they're aware of what's going on in the sky too. But as little as they are, they're helpless unless somebody's around. So, anyways, I've noticed the last couple weeks, and you can hear it in my videos, this hawk making a noise. Well, the hawk's not real close. We have a wooded area across the street from the house, and that's basically where they hang. And then the backyard. Why don't show the dogs running around and playing in the backyard? We live in the country, and I have a lot of area in the backyard cleared, but that's all the more room for the wooded area further behind that the hawks and the crows and all the birds of prey and animals can get at the little dogs. I've seen them. You know, you don't realize until you see a bird with a wingspan of maybe 40 inches and they come down and they grab, and what are you going to do? So, to you people that keep saying, why aren't your dogs out running around in the yard? Hello, I'd like to keep my dogs safe, and I'm doing everything I can to give them proper exercise, but most importantly, the protection of an owner that loves their animal and doesn't want to see harm. So, or lose their animal. So, I'm going to be showing a clip here. Well, actually, not a clip, just pictures and an article um, of what happened to a little dog probably 60 miles from here. So, there are various, there's, I guess, I don't know, like there's at least 11 different species of hawks. Then we also have the eagle, the bald eagle, a very prominent bird in Michigan. Beautiful bird, but they're also known as bird of prey. And if they're hungry, they say that hawks have actually even, yeah, attacked human beings. They say it's rare, but they say that it does happen. And then they're also telling you, think about this. If you are to be attacked by a hawk or an eagle or whatever have you, not to run from it, but to shake your hands and make noise. Hello, I'd be the runner. I'd be gone if I could be, if I didn't drop dead from a heart attack. So, yeah, keep that in mind. And yes, these birds do come around in the cities too. So, you got to keep an eye on your animals, your kids, and yourself. And for the people that just talk and don't know any better, I feel sorry for you and your loved ones. You have to pay attention. It's important. You have a job as an animal keeper, you have a job as a mother, you have a job to protect what you have, whether it's a dog you own or a child you've had. Let that sink in, please. Now, I might rename this. I'm not sure what to name it to give you guys. I mean, you need to understand that it even happens in the city. And gosh, like I said, we've been hearing noises the last couple weeks. Today, we actually spotted a hawk across the street up in the sky, and it went through that whole wooded area. And I tried to videotape it, and I couldn't. I couldn't catch it. They're also very fast. A very beautiful bird, but so anyways, hold on here for a second and I'll show the one little story. It's sad, but it's got a happy ending. I'm shooken up because we heard, when I saw the dogs looking up several different times, you know, they're not coming down on us, but it could happen and we don't want it to happen. So, alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and share a screen here. Now, as I said, this happened about 60 miles away from where we live. Family says bird must have grabbed dog, then dropped him. Okay, now I got to get it large enough for us to see and read. Let me try that. Now that helps. Okay. I have to go back to the article so I can read it. And I've got it so you can view it. Not sure how this all works, but let's see. Southfield. Folks in Southfield neighborhood love living near the woods. They enjoy all the nature that goes with it. However, now it appears they may be facing a threat from a place they never thought to look, the sky. Dog attacked by hawk in backyard. The victim, Benny, he's an 11-year-old dog weighing about 12 pounds. My girls weigh 6 pounds and a little over 6 pounds. That's scary, isn't it? On Sunday night, Benny was out in his backyard just doing what dogs do when a big hawk swooped down from the sky. Take note, he was in his backyard. The hawk actually picked him up based upon the scars on his body. He was picked up, and I guess he must have fought, and the hawk dropped him. And that's how he busted his mouth and was found unconscious, said Carmen Johnson. The family has lived near the woodsies around for years. They've also shared the space with nature. We've had coyote issues the entire time. Well, they go on and on and on about that, but here is a picture of a hawk nest. Now, I don't see any across the street, but it's quite dense, the wooded area across the street. It's hard to see, and I don't want to walk over there and look close enough, but I've seen such nests in my backyard, not my immediate backyard, but just past an acre, and that's too close for me. Okay, there was no hawks out on Monday, they said. However, there was a noticeable hawk's nest high up in one tree. What people don't notice, huh? As for Benny, he suffered a half a dozen puncture wounds and bruises and a fractured jaw. He's a tough dog and he's expected to recover. Here's Benny. There are several neighbors. Oh, wait a minute. Johnson's just want to get the word out. There are several neighbors here that have small dogs, and they need to be aware that there are hawks preying on small animals. Just be aware, she said. Okay, on that note, I'm going to stop sharing this particular video, or excuse me, picture. And there, got my point. People don't understand. Yeah, I would love for the dogs to run free in my backyard, in my front yard, but I can't. We live in the country, and I'm maybe an overprotective mother, but there are new viruses out for animals. There are all kinds of infections going on. Think they're too old for parvo, but they don't need that either now, do they? So many people don't understand, and keep this in mind. You see a cute doggy, you want it, read up on what it takes to be a good pet mother, pet dad, pet brother, pet sister, so on and so forth. There's a lot to it. And if you just have a dog because it's cute, that's not a reason to have a dog. They love you unconditionally, and you're supposed to love them back unconditionally. And if you can't do that and be that, don't have a dog. It scares the hay out of me that people don't realize. It's the same with babies. You have to protect them. They're not in a position to protect themselves. So many people don't see outside the box or understand that there's a lot that goes into owning an animal, caring for an animal, feeding for an animal, loving that animal. And part of loving that animal is keeping it safe. So I'm going to try to find some pictures. I did some looking, and I did find the sounds that hawks make. And yeah, like I said, they haven't been that close. But even the little doggies that are on that porch, they see them, they hear them, they sense them. And they're trying to alert their owners. You know, should we still be out here? Are you watching me? They don't have to talk to get a message across to their owners. They don't have to. So to these people that take their animals and chain them up outside and put them up on a leash and stand feet, 100 feet away from them, that's not a good owner. You need to keep your animals safe. I mean, things are going to happen anyways. Maybe in that dog's case, the owners were pretty close by. But if she was maybe looking out the kitchen window, that wasn't close enough now, was it? My heart goes out to that little dog. My heart goes out to any animal or any human being. It's such an easy thing to take the time. People don't understand. I bring the little girls out, the little chihuahua girls out, for 5-10 minutes. Then I make them come back in. And we may do that 2 or 3 times a day. And that's where all your videos are coming from. A 5-second video here, a 5-second video there. We don't spend the day outside. It's too hot during the summer most of the time. It's too hot for me during the summer most of the time. So don't think that they're out there hanging out there by themselves like I put in some of my other videos. Who's behind the camera? Okay? Mama. And Mama cares. And like I said, something still could happen, but I want to know that I've done everything I possibly can as a pet owner to keep them safe first. I mean, they say that even people can be attacked by these birds. Okay, it's rare. That doesn't mean it can't happen. So, you people with the blinders on, take them off. Pay attention. I hope this stands as a warning to a lot of pet owners that, yeah, it probably happens more in the country, but it's happening in the city too. And like they started to mention, coyotes, red fox, there's all kinds of animals out here. And there you go for the backyard again. I had, a long time ago, I had a dog. It was not a Chihuahua breed, but they were small. And they got confronted by a possum. Yeah. Scared the living H out of me. Yeah. I didn't know possums could growl. I know they do now. Yeah. At any rate, heed my call. Um, this article stands for a lot of animals. Maybe a lot of animals that didn't make it. Maybe, and I'm sure it's happened, people have had their dogs tied out in the backyard and they're doing what they're doing in the house and peeking out the window every once in a while, and now their dog's missing. So they turn it in as a missing animal. Because there are animals that'll grab another animal and take them elsewhere to finish them up. People, please start thinking outside the box. Okay, now, I've been keeping an eye out, and like I said, nothing's come close other than across the street, but that's close enough for me. When I hear them, I keep a closer eye on the dogs. I keep a closer eye on the door. And if it's going to be that bad, they just got to come in. Mama said. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't find some pictures of some Michigan hawks. I had some up, and then I wasn't sure I was going to do this. Okay, I'm going to go for images. And yeah, it's really scary. People say, do hawks eat pets? Yeah, they do. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and share this screen with just images. I typed in, just a minute. Michigan hawks. And these are the images. I didn't realize there were so many. So many. And look at the picture of cute little chihuahuas. Oh no, not mine. There's one right up here where it shows a wingspan. They're not real large pictures, but boy, they're pretty big birds. Let me scroll down a bit. You see, they say the red-tailed hawk is most common in Michigan, but there's like 11 to 20 species. And if you look, well, here, types of hawks in Michigan. There's one with getting ready to come on down. All right? No, not my doggies. Sorry, buddy. There was, let me see. Yeah. Here's one with, gosh knows, do they hunt at night? I don't know what it's got, but it's got something. You see that there? Let me make sure you can see that. Yeah, right up here. No, not my doggy. Like I said, I almost had a picture of one, but besides big and quick, they're fast. They fly, and they fly so fast that, now here you go. Here's a cute little picture of 2 Chihuahua doggies. And it says, protect your dogs from hawks and other birds of prey, the wildest. Yep. Now, let me make sure you can see that picture right there. Those are just a little bit smaller than my guys. No. And it's amazing that they're showing. Now, remember, I typed in Michigan hawks, do they prey on dogs? And look what comes up. You scroll down a little farther. Yeah, this could almost be a twin to one of mine. And another. And they're warning people. Oh, this one looks just like, oh my gosh. That one right there looks a lot like Taylor Rose. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to stop sharing that because it just, oh, it's very upsetting. So now you have the picture that, you can't be afraid all the time, but there's a certain sound that these hawks make. Get on the internet if you hear one and pay attention to the sound. And if you listen to the sound and you hear it and you don't see anything and you've got a little animal, get it in the house. That's simple. Now, I'm almost in a belief that the one that we keep hearing may be a mother, and maybe she's got babies in one of the trees. It's that time of the year. If that's the case, my babies are safe where they're at, and the door's right there. So keep that in mind. And I'm hoping this was a very informative video if you've got small animals. And oh my God, yes, don't ever leave your baby out in the yard. There are people that have. Don't do it. Anyways, so for now, God bless. I hope I taught somebody something. And keep your pets safe. Amen. Till the next time. Please keep your pets safe. And like I said, God bless. Until the next time, bye for now.